Hi YouTube and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going through some of my summer and vacation knit slash crochet plans. I'm going on vacation to Albania in 2 months and I decided to crochet a little bit of my outfits that I'm going to wear there. This vacation is kind of special to me because it's the first time kind of like ever going out of the country for a vacation. So I really just wanted to incorporate a little bit of some of my crochet pieces into the vacation, and I just decided to just make it into a video with my summer plans, what I plan on making for the summer. I spent some time curating like a little mood board, inspiration thing. I got a lot of my ideas from TikTok, Pinterest, obviously, and Instagram. So I was able to compile some of my favorite, inspirations or some of my favorite things and patterns that I saw. And honestly, I'm kind of excited to start making all of these. And I actually, I'm in a bit of a time strain. That's why I decided that most of my vacation pieces, if not all, are going to be crocheted because I'm much more of a faster crocheter than I am a knitter. And if I knit literally any item for vacation, it's going to take me over 2 months. So I decided to just keep it to crochet. And then in the summer, after my vacation, I'll knit the patterns and plans that I have. I've got my iPad out. This is going to be a very quick and fast thing. I'm going to try not to yap too much. I kept my plans as realistic and as ambitious as possible because, while I do want to make all of these things, I don't want to end up with carpal tunnel and I don't want to like give myself a goal that I won't meet. A little disclaimer before I start. I'm super sorry if I butcher any of these pattern names or like pattern designer names. I'm trying my best, but it might not be enough. So like forgive me in advance. First up on my list is the Cecilia top by High Low Studios. I first saw this top in the beginning of January and it immediately went on my, summer makes and whatever. I've kind of been putting it off because I just was like, I don't know where I'm going to be able to wear this. And then I was like, I'm going on vacation to Albania. That's going to be the perfect time to wear this. I really like this pattern. This top is my most anticipated project yet. I'm really, really excited to get started on this one. In fact, actually, I already have the yarn. I bought the yarn last week and I bought the pattern like 2 months ago. So this one has definitely been it's been a priority of mine. For this project, I'm going to be using Drops Saffron in the color black. I really, really debated on what color to do this project in. I saw a lot of people doing white and I was like, I don't want to blend in with the crowd. I want to do something different. But I also didn't want to do any other color that wasn't white, and I was like, you know what, let me just decide. So it was either between red or black, and I ended up going with black, which I don't know if I'm regretting yet. I feel like it would have looked really good in red, but I ended up going with black. It's such a beachy and summery type of top. It's comprised of, lace and mesh stitches with like an open back and an open front. And it just looks really, really elegant. I can really see myself pairing it up with, some shorts, maybe some crochet shorts or like a skirt or just something. It just looks really, really good. And I cannot, I can't wait to get started on it. The next pattern on my list is the Graziella shorts by Co Handmade. Oh my god, when I first saw this, I was just kind of looking for like lacy mesh shorts pattern that I'd be able to pair with the Cecilia top. And then I stumbled upon this one, but I'm still kind of 50-50 whether I really want to make it because the pattern is quite expensive and I already spent so much money on the Cecilia top. So it's kind of like, I'm not sure, but it's definitely my contender for shorts. I already have some elastic that I'm going to use to do the waistband of the shorts. I just don't know what pattern I'm going to use for the shorts yet. I saw another like lacy short pattern that I think I prefer more than this one, but I definitely really, really like this Graziella shorts, and I do intend on making it with mercerized cotton. I feel like that would look good, but I'm not sure yet. Next on my list again is some shorts, but this time it's bloomers or ruffle shorts. I've been obsessed with bloomers lately. The last one I made it with double knit yarn, like two strands of double knit yarn. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that, but yeah, it was heavy and sturdy, but it's just that makes no sense. This time around, I'm probably gonna make it with some cotton just so that it's a bit light and flowy, and pair it up with like a tank top. I think that would look really, really cute. Making it though is hell, I won't lie, because those ruffles, they're insane. Genuinely don't like making ruffles, but like I need my vacation outfits to be tea. So like I'm gonna we're gonna have to compromise here. Next up on my list, I've got this section is just called cover-ups. Basically, it's just a cover-ups I plan on making. I plan on making a triangle scarf cover-up, a cropped scalloped edge mesh sweater cover-up, and a halter neck cover-up, which I plan on making that with like sequin yarn or like glitter yarn. Oh my god. I saw this pattern or some creator, they made theirs with like glitter yarn and it just looked really, really fabulous. I can already see myself wearing out like a bikini top or like a tube top maybe. And oh my god, it looks so, so good. The triangle scarf cover up, that one, I would probably pair it with like a white maxi skirt or like a bathing suit, or once again even a bikini. I'm thinking of making my own with beads at the end just to like accessorize it a little bit, make it stand out. That would look really, really cute. Next on my list are ponchos. Honestly, speaking of ponchos, I made the Solace poncho last month and oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. I've worn it like 3 times already. It was a really, really fast make. I think I spent like 2 days on it, but the tassels did eat up a bit of yarn, but apart from that, it looks super, super cute. I do plan on making another one. The ponchos that I have in mind for my vacation, I really want to make it with the Lover's Knot stitch. I've been in love with that stitch since last year, ever since I watched Love Island and I saw Olandria. She wore this Lover's Knot stitch like beach cover up. It looked really good and it's been in my like inspo mood board for quite a while. Honestly, I've been really wanting to make like a cover up something with like the Lover's Knot stitch, but I was like, I don't really go to the beach a lot, and I won't probably wear it. I definitely plan on making that poncho with the Lover's Knot stitch. I haven't actually used that stitch like ever, but like I just love the way it looks, the pattern of it, the mesh, it just looks really, really cute. And then put that in a poncho, so, so tea. The last section of what I want to crochet on vacation is just accessories. I plan on making a bucket hat, just like a black bucket. It's kind of in the middle of a bucket hat and a ruffle hat, so I want like a mix of both where it's in between that stage of being ruffled, but it's not really ruffled. It's just like kind of straight, but it's not really straight at the same time. It's just in the middle. Yeah. Moving on to my summer plans after my vacation. Honestly, looking at it now, it looks like it's gonna be a knit girl summer because a lot of these patterns are knit with just a couple crochet pieces sprinkled inside. I'm just gonna go through some of the crochet patterns that I have. It's not really a lot. First on the list is the Kila top by Model Liz. Oh my god, if you know, you know. This pattern has been trending on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere for quite a while now, I think since last year. It's a play on that current trending silhouette where it's like a cinched bottom half and then like a baggy upper half. I really like that silhouette. I think it's really, really flattering. And then being able to crochet, I just feel like is the cherry on top. It just looks really, really good. I'm pretty sure there's a long sleeve version now, but I did start working on mine. I've only got like one panel done. It's just a half double crochet in back loop and front loop alternating. It makes a really nice textured pattern and very, very, it's a quick make, honestly. I just need to make the second one, put them together. But yes, I do plan on making this one. Next on my list is the Candy Top by Kadara Studios. Once again, it's a play on the cinched waist, baggy upper half. I honestly wanted to pattern test for this pattern, but then I never applied because I just kind of chickened out. But the pattern is finally out. I was so excited for the pattern to come out because like the creator was teasing it and teasing it. I was like, looks so good. Texture of this stitch, it's just very nice to look at. I feel like it'd be really, really good to work with, and I can't wait to make mine. I don't know what color again. I'm thinking red. Leaning towards red lately for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I think I'll make one in red with like white buttons or like translucent buttons. That would look so cute. Next on my list, I just wrote flower crochet tops, and that's because there's a few iterations that I want to make. First of all, there's the ones with like there's like the sleeveless flower tops that are kind of cinching. I think Crochet by Belladonna, I think that designer has done something like this before, but I like the ones with sleeveless, and then there are the ones that are kind of like off-shouldered with flower motifs, and I just want to make like different iterations of like that flower pattern. I think it's just really, really nice to look at, and it will look really cute for the summer. I'm really excited to dabble in patterns that don't have lace up backs and stringy straps and just those uncomfortable structure that crochet sometimes tends to have. Moving on to some of my knit patterns that I have saved up for summer. First up on this list is the Puddle Tee by Blue for You. The first time I saw this pattern was when the creator popped up on my For You page, and I was just like, oh my god, so cute. That was when I first got into knitting last year. I was like, I need to make this. I really, really need to make this. And then I looked up the pattern, but I couldn't find like a lot of people that had made the pattern. So I was like, I guess I'll take one for the team, y'all. I already have the pattern bought and I already have the yarn. I just need to start making it when I'm done with my vacation. Next on the list is the Knit Led by Tuva Sandok and Simone Berg. Honestly, I'm really, really also excited for this pattern. I'm not sure if I want to start making this one first or the Puddle Tee, but this pattern, it's especially like enticing to me because it's a reversible top. On one side it's like a square neck, and on the other side it's like a high neck type of boat neck situation, so you can wear it either side, and then it has like a contrasting border along the edges. I think that's really, really cute. I could see myself pairing it up with like some jorts and sneakers, and it's like, oh my god, summer. I need summer to come here now. I need summer here now, but like not now. I need to make all my things first and then summer can come. But yes, I'm really excited to see this pattern. I'm not sure what colors I'm going to be doing with mine. I'm thinking white and red. Once again, red. I don't know what the obsession with red is, but I'm thinking something along the lines of white and red. Next pattern is the Next Top by Mathilde Marcher. And honestly, this one I might not make it because it's not that special to me, but I really like the crossed neck at the front. I think that looks really, really cute, and it will be definitely a new technique I feel like for me to learn in knitting, which is kind of why I kind of like drew to it, because I love learning new things when I'm knitting. I just started knitting, so like whenever I come up patterns that look like, oh, that looks like it'll be difficult, I tend to gravitate towards them. This one looks like it may put me through the ringer, but I love the detail at the front, the cross detail at the front, and I could see myself wearing that, honestly. Just I don't know yet for sure. The next pattern on my list is the Valencia V-neck by Made by Roche, and honestly, let me tell you something. This pattern was honestly what got me into knitting. I saw this pattern on my Instagram algorithm for a while. The creator kept on coming on my timeline, and as when I saw it, it was the Valencia V-neck. It just looks really, I don't know, there's just something about V-necks that draw me in, and it's made with like a lightweight yarn, so it just looks good. I think that would be really flattering. I'm very excited to like start making it, but that's going to be a while down the road. This pattern designer, I do have a lot of their like patterns like saved up in my favorites and my inspirations. I just can't wait to make a lot of things. Like there's not enough time. I wish I had like 10 hands, so like I keep making consecutive products, but unfortunately I only have 2 hands. So the second to the last pattern I have on my plan is, it's not even a pattern. I just wrote mesh knit top, whatever that means. But I do plan on making like a mesh knit sweater or a top. And for inspiration, there's this creator, Woozy by Celine, and they have this one pattern where it's like a mohair mesh lightweight sweater, and I think that's kind of like the pattern I'm leaning towards too, but I want mine to have a bit more like off shoulder. I have the yarn I already want to use for this. I bought it in Hobbycraft a while ago, and I think working with like a really lightweight yarn and big needles, that's kind of the product that I have in mind. Last thing on my plan that I want to make is a crossbody bag. Honestly, I've been looking for the perfect crossbody bag for quite a while now because I don't know. I really don't know. I'm very undecisive and I'm very picky. So I decided that, you know what, why don't I just make mine? Yeah, because that's the perfect answer to not finding what you want. Just make yours, you know. I plan on making like a crossbody bag. I saw this one pattern on Ravelry. It was like a garter stitch crossbody bag, and I think it looked really good. I'm not really sure yet if I want to knit or crochet it, but I do plan on making a crossbody bag. This is just so random, but yeah, it's on my plans. With all that being said, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope I was able to give you some inspiration, or you know, you were able to pick out a couple patterns that spoke to you. But yeah, that's my summer slash vacation knit slash crochet plans. Really hope I'm able to make what I want to make before my vacation. I think that would be really epic, and honestly, my wrists are going to be feeling it afterwards, but honestly, who cares? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.